Okay, we are now on live. We have a private conference today. But before going any further with this great undertaking that has invoked the presence of God, I request Engineer Majo to please lead us a prayer. I request everybody to please stand. Thank you, Sir Reden. Good morning once again, the members of the Bid and Award Committee, the TWG, our interested contractors, visitors, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and still Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. That's, may I acknowledge the presence of everybody. Sir Romnick Darisan of the System Consultant. Okay, good morning. Sir Peter Lamin, back. Marvin Pego, back secretary. Jenica Akabo, sorry. From the Kapilangia Office System Corporation. Good morning. Ma'am Tessie Keizo. Ma'am Flor Abia. Sir Joel Bukaw. Sir Julius Dolawan. Sir Julius Garcia. Ma'am Cecilia Belusio, the back members. Anybody who was not called? Thank you. So the it's a quorum because we have four of the bid and award committee more than three. And for the interested suppliers or contractors, welcome to our Kalinga District Engineering Office. So we will be having a private conference of three, having one infrastructure and two goods. The agenda of our private conference is we will be having the brief presentation, explanation by the bid and award committee on the following. Letter A, the basic contract data of those contracts requirements of a bidding document, sorry, requirement of bidding documents, document to be submitted by the bidders that compose of the technical component of the bid and the financial component of the bid. The 30, the criteria and procedure of eligibility check. That includes the preliminary examination of the bid, detailed evaluation of the bid, and post-qualification, including the award. After this, we have other matters, and finally the summary of proceeding, including supplemental bid bulletin to be issued. For contract ID 24 PK 0012, the contract name is Organizational Outcome 2, Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction, Rehabilitation of Flood Mitigation Facilities within Major River Basin and Principal Rivers. This is the rehabilitation of Luplupa flood control located along Chico River at station 188 plus 950 to station 189 plus 000. Right side, it is in Luplupa, Tinglayan. The approved budget for the contract is 4,410,000. The source of fund is from the fiscal year 2024 regular infrastructure. As computed, the duration of this project for implementation shall be 96 calendar days. 96 calendar days. The major categories of the works are the FCSPS. This is the flood control, construction, slope protection using structural issues. For the similar major categories of work, RCSPS, or this is what they call the road construction slope protection using structural measures. Because of bidding for this project is 5,000. It was advertised last December 20, 2023, and we'll be having now the private conference December 27. The opening of the bid will be on January 10, 2024. For the good, contract ID 23 GPK 10 23 GPK 0105 0105. The contract name of this procurement is 2023-12159. Cement, bituminous materials, and miscellaneous laboratory equipment for quality assurance section laboratory. 2023-12-159. Cement, bituminous materials, and miscellaneous laboratory equipment for quality assurance section laboratory. It has an approved budget for the contract in the amount of 2,944,800 pesos. 2,944,800 pesos. The source of fund is from the fiscal year 2023 General Appropriation Act 2023 GAA. So for the delivery of goods for those interested bidders or suppliers, it will have a duration of 20 calendar days. Because of bidding for this supply is 5,000. 5,000 po ang cost ng bidding documents. It was also advertised last December 20, 2023, and we'll now having a pre-bid conference today. The bid opening will be on January 10 also, next year 2024. January 10, 2024. For our third, we have a contract ID 23 GPK 0106. The name of the Contract is 2023-12-160. A3 color copier, printer, scanner for quality assurance section. The source of fund is also from 2023 General Appropriation. The winning bidder shall have to provide it on 10 calendar days. So the duration for that is 10 calendar days. Cost of the bidding document is also 5,000. It was advertised last December 2023. And we are having now also the pre-bid conference today, December 27, 2023. The opening of bids for those who are interested who have submitted the bids will be on January 10, 2024 at 10 o'clock a.m. So that is the basic contract data for those three procurement that we will be having today. The next is the requirement of bidding documents, including instruction to bidders, general condition of the contract, special condition of the contract, specification, drawing, bill of quantities and forms. So we have the instruction to bidders. We've already the instruction to bidders. We have the general condition of contracts, the specification of especially with supplies. They are all here. The bill of quantities and the forms. So these are the forms, the summary of the prices. They will not proceed to the documents to be submitted by the bidders. For the documents to be submitted by the bidders, we have the technical component of the bid and the financial component of the bid. May I ask also again, Sir Engineer Bukong, to give more or to have the detailed explanation on the documents to be submitted by the bidders, the technical component and the financial component.
Thank you, Sir Sam, for technical and financial component of bid proposals. These are the two required documents for bid proposals. First is the technical bid proposal for civil works. So, main requirement for that is the legal documents. Your legal documents composed of your field jobs, audited financial statement, business permit, and DTI or SEC registration. Those are the four basic legal documents requirement for a technical bid proposal. For the technical requirements, we have your organizational chart, with support, of course, the qualification and certificate of your personnel as required. We have here the experience, your list of ongoing and completed projects, your equipment requirement. You should submit your equipment requirement. This includes the laboratory apparatus. Of course, it must be supported by proof of ownership or any receipt or lease if you intend to lease equipment. So no proof of ownership or supporting documents will be considered as it will not be considered as equipment in support of your bid proposal. Uh, for the civil works, of course, it will be subject for the eligibility check to our civil work application from the central office. So any documents that are not updated or for the civil work application will appear on that result of the electronics eligibility. Uh, before the financial component will be open, it will be cleared. The technical component will be complying as to the content and electronic eligibility. Unlike the goods that's not subject for the electronics eligibility. Uh, as to financial bid proposal, it will be placed in a separate envelope in 3 copies. Also, we upload a bid form, cash flow per quarter, detailed estimate, and bill of quantities. Uh, of course, the detailed estimate must be also realistic. So, because there are many bids that it's unbalanced, it should also be realistic. If there in any case that there will be an unbalanced bid, we will apply the probation in the RA 184 during payments. That's not a ground for disqualification, but there's a guideline that in terms of payment for unbalanced bid. So that's for civil works. The technical bid proposal will be in technical information bid proposal will be in 3 copies, original, copy 1, and copy 2. So it will be placed in a separate envelope, the technical and the financial. So it will be sealed. And after that, the 2 envelope will be placed again in a single envelope. And it will be properly marked as a bid proposal. It will be properly labeled and sealed. Any bid proposal which are not properly sealed, if it is unsealed, it will not be accepted. But if it will be not properly sealed, it will be noted as not properly sealed, and the office have no any liability if there are any alteration or any complaint in the content of the bid submitted. So I suggest that all bids should be properly sealed, properly labeled. For the goods, the only difference is for the technical bid proposal, we have as I've said, it will not be subjected for the electronics eligibility. It will be manually evaluated. The technical bid proposal will be manually evaluated. And as to the instruction in our bid data sheet, as to experience, we have placed in our instruction to bidders that unlike the civil works that your experience for many past years will be considered. But I think what we have placed in our instruction is we only consider experience for the past past 2 years, past 2 years. So if your experience is way back 10 years ago, obsolete na yan. Kasi yung purpose nila kasi sa goods, unlike the simple works na ma-update pa yung value ng experience nyo. Pero dito sa goods, logic siguro pag nagde-deliver ka 10 years pass, tapos matagal ka nang walang delivery sa goods na yan, nawala ka ng connection kasi ma-update dyan. So, yun ang isang consideration na pinag-iiba ng requirement na experience sa civil works at saka goods. Unlike in civil works na kung 10 million 10 years ago, ma-press pa, baka malagdagan yun. Kasi yung experience, di ba, yun ang requirement sa mga requirement ng experience, yung mga 50% of the bid to be, of the contract to be bid. Kaya kailangan yung requirement. At saka kailangan yung support din, support na nagpapatunay na you have that experience. So, karamihan kasi sa goods kung ano, kulang sila sa support. Supporting documents na you have that experience. Kailangan yung sa experience, kailangan yung certificate of completion. Ay, acceptance. Pag completion lang, hindi considered na experience yun. Kailangan na accepted after 1 year. Yun ang ano ng experience. Kailangan na may acceptance. Kung completion lang, hindi ko consider lang na sa NFCC nyo, pwede mo idagdag sa net financial contracting capacity nyo. Pero hindi pa consider na experience. So, as to civil works, that's the same that the technical bid proposal will be in 3 copies, original, copy 1, copy 2. It will be placed in a single envelope and sealed. And the financial component also will be in 3 copies. Original, copy 1, copy 2, it will be placed in a single envelope as to be marked as a financial proposal. And after that, the 2 envelope financial and technical proposal will be placed in another single envelope to be marked as your bid proposal to that particular contract or project. So, I think those are the basic requirements as to documents required for the bid proposal, technical and financial bid proposal. So, any clarification or will be answered by this forum. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Joel, for the explanation on the document to be submitted by the bidder. So these were the documents that are to be placed on the technical component and the financial component. So we will now proceed to the criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary evaluation of bid, detailed evaluation of bid, post qualification and award. So for the criteria and procedure for eligibility of check, it will be on the opening of bid on January 10, 2024 at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we will check it on pass and fail criteria on the completeness of the documents as per checklist of the uh, as per standard checklist. So that is for the preliminary examination of bid. So we will be evaluating it. We have the detailed evaluation and post qualification. For the post qualification, after the preliminary preliminary examination of bid, we have to determine the if it's had on the percentile criteria. On that, we have to open who is the lowest bidder muna. And after that, we will have a preliminary examination of the bid, the detailed evaluation on the correction of what has been submitted, and so that we will have to see the responsive bidder. So there will be also an activity, the post qualification. So on the assistant of the our technical working group, the bid and award committee or the um, technical working group will verify all the pledge equipments, your materials, apparatus, and also for the supply, they will visit your stores to see if you have the supplies, the actual supplies. So that in case that will be uh, the winning bidder, it is ready for delivery. So that is for the post qualification, and we will award that supply or the contract to the lowest responsive bidder. So it's not only the lowest bidder, but we are looking into the lowest responsive bidder. So pwede siguro natin na on our partner in development, pwede siguro you may ask a question, so we have the back and the other members to answer or any query. Pwede siguro na magtanong kayo para i-address natin uh, for our suppliers. Do you have any queries? So you can ask them.
Additional,
Yes, Sir Joel.
I forgot additional information regarding especially those projects that will be needed after New Year. After New Year. So I suppose that most of the legal documents, the mayor's permit will expire on December 31. So all the contracts to be bid after New Year, we are requiring all the prospective bidders to attach their, because some cities or municipalities have scheduled renewal. So it will not appear. We require all the prospective bidder to attach their application or their query that they will have their schedule for renewal for the first week or for second week if they have receipt for application. So but so that if there no attachment, we'll consider your mayor's permit at expired na. So not complying na kagad. Pero pag nandyan yung application ninyo, naka-indicate naman na hindi maibigay kaagad, pero after naka-schedule kayo sa first week or second week ng January. So, if you win that, if you are the winning bidder, we will not award that contract unless you submit your renewed mayor's permit. Because there's a requirement. So, there's additional because halos lahat yata yung mga mayor's permit mag-expire.
So thank you, Sir Joel. So all suppliers and contractors be reminded of those that will help you on the requirements as required by the uh, bidding documents, the permits. See, the January 10 is second week already of January. That's Wednesday. Any more? Yes, sir.
Question na po regarding the renewal of the permits. Sir, yung letter for renewal po, kailangan po acknowledged by the city government for the
Yung sa namin sa city or municipal kasi doon kayo naka-apply ng para makita lang natin na nag-apply kayo pero hindi pa
If possible, the receipt of the payment of the
kung malakas kayo na naka-review kayo paano yung review na
if you have the already the certificate of business permit, you can already submit. But most probably, we want the receipt.
dito sa tabok kasi may ini-schedule din na ikaw pang first week ka second week ka hindi nila makakasulat.
Yes, or maybe a certification from the city or municipality that you had assessed your mayor's permit. But wala pa yun. So, it is accompanied by the receipt because your receipt is your own. So, yeah, it will not be owned by the government. May bibigyan na kasi. Yes, sir. Thank you.
From Kalinga, any very
From the member of the BAC in TWG. So, let's proceed to the next. The more so John. So, the criteria, so that's already, so no, we have no other matters to discuss regarding this supplies. So we have discussed already for the summary of proceeding, including use of everything, we have discussed already the pre-presentation explanation of the basic contract data, the requirement of bidding documents. The documents to be submitted by the bidders that includes the technical component of the bid and the financial component of the bid. We also had a little discussion on the criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination bids, detailed evaluation and post qualification and award. So it will be awarded again. It will be awarded to the lowest responsive bidder. So reminding that bids submitted will be post qualified and will be awarded to the lowest responsive bidder. There being no other queries or other topic to be discussed, I now declare that this private conference now adjourned. Thank you very much.
Sir, yung first space nila po nag-discuss.
Sa inspection nandiyan naman sa ano,
Specs na
sa ng goods.
sabi na nakalagay sa
Nag-din niya na po kami.
ang mas sinasuggest namin at saka yung kayong mga bidders nagsasubmit kayo ng specified na offer ninyo para i-public natin. Kasi yung mga specs, yung general specs or characteristic lang ng isang mga karagdagan.
Kasi may specs to po na para tapos pagdating po doon sa technical specifications, di ba po kino-comply po tayo. May mga specs po kasi, ito po kasi, yung nasa specification niyo po, tailored po siya sa isang model. So, syempre po, per model po, per company, may question lang po kami doon sa number of sheets po per day. Baka pwede po siyang gawing range na lang po. specific dito nasa 2,200 sheets.
Side user ang side user ang sasagot yan kasi baka siguro talaga bawal baka medyo yung tailor siguro gusto niyan gusto niyang prat
Yeah.
kasi
Kaya baka pwede kung nasa range lang.
importante yung offer niyo nandiyan sa range na nandiyan sa specs mo.
Yung ano kasi sir, yung for the determination of the goods to be procured is i-manage from the end user. Kung anong nilagay dyan, we will be strictly following those. So, those specifications that were placed as determined by the end users are the minimum. Those are the minimum. If you can provide more than that of the minimum, or which is advantageous on the part of the government, well, it is advantageous on your part, maybe the bid-and-award committee or the TWG may consider. Because we are not just looking on the lowest bidder, but we are looking into the lowest responsive bidder for the benefits of the government. Yes, sir.
Kaya nga mas ano yung mga nag-evaluate yung talagang specified na yung talagang makaidoko.
So, actually, yung offering po is mas mataas yung value. But then again, yung ibang specifications at yung capacity ng rate is a bit lower. The rate quality is much higher. Baka pwede pong i-consider.
Siguro i-consider ng mga hindi pa rin parehas siguro may ibang function na mas maganda ito, may ibang function na medyo siguro sa evaluation.
Specs po sir is yun na po yung minimum.
Important din na yung minimum.
Yung po kasi yung requirement mo ng ng 2,200 yung tray capacity or 550 po per tray. Pero usually po kasi sa mga photocopying machines po, 500 lang. Ay, yung 50 po na yun lang naman po yung concern natin. The other naman po, higher specs na po.
Load.
There has to be meeting specifications much higher than our minimum requirement.
Siguro sa initial lang ito minimal siguro na kasi pasyano lang lagay na importante yung
Quality.
Sa akin, sir,
Yes.
yung concern lang din po yung sa screen size ng control panel. Pero above else, above yung double yung print quality. Pero yung control panel lang is 7 inches kasi isa. Baka pwede po consider para makasali. The rest po, we can comply lang sa control panel. And same with sir, yung 2,000 above po kasi yung 2,100 lang yung capacity, 2,050 lang yung capacity. 2,200 yung difference na 150 sa maker. Pero the rest po yung sa print resolution, Google pa po yung
as of this year, hindi tayo makapag-decide kasi nandiyan na yung nung end user. Hindi sila ang in-approve lang back yan kasi okay naman sa process.
And actually, sir, before we are going to have a procurement on those matters, we had seek the specification from our central government. So, anyway, kung ano ang nandyan, you may submit as much as you can so that the TWG, the back with the help of the TWG, which is much in favor of the government, we will consider. So, any more? So, okay, thank you very much. I now declare again that our pre-bid conference is now adjourned. Thank you.
Basta, lahat off na.